Used to trap out the corner, now I trap out the pulpit. Same hustle, different product, watch me work it. Same 3 a.m. grind, but a different location. Same fire in my chest, new assignment, new station. I know the block, I know the count, I know the weight. But now I'm counting souls instead of counting pay. Same grind, same hours, same 3 a.m. hustle. Except now I'm building kingdom, flexing spiritual muscle. The trap was never just a house, it's a mindset, a cage. It's whatever's got you looping, whatever keeps you engaged in something that don't pay off, something that just takes. I traded that whole system for the one that don't break. I used to measure worth and weight, measure it in stacks. Thought the corner was my calling. Thought that's how you max out your whole existence. Thought that's what it meant to eat. But every plate I feel that way still left me incomplete. Now I measure different, measure souls, measure seeds, planted in the ground of people. Watch how it feeds a harvest that don't spoil, don't get seized, don't get took. That's the only inventory written in the book. Same hunger in my belly, just a different kind of feed. Same hustle in my spirit, just a different kind of need. I traded the trap for the truth, that's the flip. I traded the corner for the cross, that's the switch. Same energy, different mission, same grip. But now I'm serving heaven, that's a whole different clip. Traded the trap, traded the pain, traded the grave, traded a temporary win for a permanent save. Same drive, same fire, pointed a new way, building something eternal, building it to stay. They asked me how I left it, how I walked away clean. I said it wasn't willpower, it was a whole new dream. God ain't come to take my hustle, He came to redirect it. Same drive I had for nothing, now I got it perfected for something eternal, something that multiply. Not a product that runs out, not a high that says goodbye. I still move different, I still grind different too. But everything I'm building now is built to outlast you. Old crew still call sometimes, ask if I'm still down. I tell them I'm still on the grind, just a different part of town. Trading tears for testimony, trading scars for the stage. Every corner I used to stand on became a launching page for a message bigger than the product I used to move. I ain't lose my hustle, I just found what it's for. Same fire in my chest, redirected at the door of a kingdom that don't close, don't collapse, don't fold. Same hunger in my belly, just a different kind of feed. Same hustle in my spirit, just a different kind of need. I traded the trap for the truth, that's the flip. I traded a corner for the cross, that's the switch. Same energy, different mission, same grip. But now I'm serving heaven, that's a whole different clip. Traded the trap, traded the pain, traded the grave, traded a temporary win for a permanent save. Same drive, same fire, pointed a new way, building something eternal, building it to stay. Trap house to temple, that's the testimony. Same hunger, new purpose, that's the harmony. Every scar tells a story I ain't gotta hide. Turn the trap into a testimony, turn the shame into pride. So when you see me now, moving different, talking different too. No, it wasn't overnight, no, the process pulled me through. Every relapse, every setback, every time I almost turned around, God kept working on the corner till the temple could be found. Standing right where the trap house used to be. That's the miracle, that's the flip, that's the flip, that's the testimony. I traded the trap for the truth, that's the flip. I traded a corner for the cross, that's the switch. Same energy, different mission, same grip. But now I'm serving heaven, that's a whole different clip. Traded the trap, traded it all. New address, now I don't answer that call. Same block, new purpose, same name, new fame. Everything about me different except the same flame. He came with a contract, tried to make me sign. I read the fine print, said this deal ain't mine. Every offer wrapped in silver, every clause a snail. He been pitching the same lies since the garden, I swear. He offered me the shortcut, offered me the fame. Whispered that the long way's just a waste of my name. Said take the deal now, worry about the price later. But I know how this story ends, I read the whole chapter. Every deal he's offering got a hook in the back. Every shine he's promising got a permanent crack. I ain't new to the game, I know how the pitch go. He sold Eva Apple, told her you ain't gon' die though. He come with a discount when he sees me getting weak. Come with a familiar face when I'm at my critique. But I learned to check the source before I check the price. Cause a deal from the enemy still costs you your life. I don't need the shortcut, I got time on my side. Eternity's my currency, I ain't rushing to ride. Devil don't deal fair, every offer's a trap. Devil don't deal fair, he just wearing a mask. I ain't signing nothing, I already got my map. Devil don't deal fair, but my God don't deal in scraps. Every no I tell him is a yes to something greater. Every deal I decline just delays my elevator. Yeah, yeah. He tried it on the mountain, tried it with the bread. Told the son of God to bow, offer kingdoms instead. But Jesus quoted scripture, didn't argue, didn't bend. Show me how to answer every time he pretends to have something I need that I don't already own. I inherited the kingdom, I don't gotta lease a throne. Every pitch he brings me now, I meet it with the word. Cause I studied the contract and I know it's absurd. He learned my language, learned my triggers, learned my past. Studies my weakness, hoping that the pattern's gon' last. Every offer's a trap. Devil don't deal fair, he just wearing a mask. I ain't signing nothing, I already got my map. Devil don't deal fair, but my God don't deal in scraps. Every no I tell him is a yes to something greater. Every deal I decline just delays my elevator. He gon' keep pitching, keep dressing it up. But I know what kind, when I see one I ain't signing, I'm done. Every fine print exposed by the light of the word. Every hidden clause already been heard. He come back with a better offer every single season. Dressed it different, change the wording, change the reason. But I read contracts different now, I read the whole thing. I know what silence in the fine print always tends to bring. I don't need a signature bonus, don't need his advance. Cause everything he's selling comes with permanent debts attached. I already got the kingdom, already got the deed. Signing blood, not ink, that's the only bond I need. No deal, no deal. Tore up the page, my name's already written a different way. Every contract he offers gets returned to sender. My name's in a different book under a different defender. Ooh. Every debt I owe got paid in full. Now with cash with blood, that's the miracle. No collateral needed, no interest rate. Somebody covered the balance before it got too late. I had a balance due that I can never clear. Interest kept compounding every single year. Sin don't do payment plans, it just demands it all. But I couldn't afford the price, I was too small. And somebody stepped in, covered the whole tab. Didn't ask for collateral, didn't need what I had. He paid it with his life, that's the only currency that could ever settle since demanded urgency. They chase paper, chase the bag, chase the temporary flex. I chase the one who cashed out heaven for my debts in my wrecks. Ain't no bank that carries interest like the one he carried on his back up to the hill where my whole sentence got buried. I don't owe nobody nothing, receipt already signed, stamped in blood, sealed in mercy, one of a kind. It's blood money, that's the only kind that's free.
Paid a debt I couldn't pay,
paid it all for me.
Not a loan, not a favor,
not a guarantee.
It's blood money. money from the cross.
That's my whole economy. Every accusation that comes trying to collect gets denied at the door, 'cause the debt's already checked. Judas took his 30 pieces, thought he made a gain. Ended up with empty pockets and a permanent stain. But the blood that they were pricing turned around and bought me back. Flipped the whole transaction, turned the debit to a stack of grace I can't spend down, grace that just replenish. Every time I think I'm running low, it just don't diminish. 'Cause it ain't my economy, it's a kingdom currency, backed by resurrection, backed by all eternity's blood money. That's the only kind that's free.
Paid a debt I couldn't pay.
Paid it all for me.
Not a loan, not a favor,
not a guarantee.
blood money from the cross.
That's my whole economy. Every accusation that comes trying to collect gets denied at the door, 'cause the debt's already checked. Paid in full,
Paid in full,
that's the only word I need.
paid in full,
By the blood, that's the only creed. Stamped across my record where the charges used to stand. Cancel cover closed out by a nail-scarred hand. I used to run from statements, run from every bill. Thought the debt would chase me down until it made the kill. But now I run toward the cross, run toward the sight of a man who took my ledger and made the numbers right. I don't flinch when the accuser tries to read the charge, 'cause the signature on my file is already large, enough to cover everything I'll ever owe again. Paid before I asked for it, paid before I could sin.
blood money,
Paid it all,
received in heaven.
can't nobody call.
No collector coming,
No balance left to owe.
paid in full forever.
That's the only thing I know. Press my shirt, but my heart stay wrinkled. Church clothes on, but my soul still sinking. Everybody clapping, but the roof still leaking. Look holy on the outside, still broken and grieving. Yeah, I could dress the part, quote the verse, hum the tune, fake the smile in the pew like I got nothing to lose. Learn the language of the quiet, learn the knives, learn to sway. Learn to look delivered while I'm dying every day. But holy ain't a hoodie, ain't a outfit you switch. Grace don't come from the tailor, it comes from the stitch. Jesus sold on the cross where the fabric was torn. Not a costume for Sunday, it's the skin I was born into. New, into different, into who I really am. Church clothes look good, but they can't cover a sham. I used to think the uniform was proof that I arrived. Didn't know the real work happens deep down inside, where the mirror don't lie, and the crowd ain't watching. Where's just me in the potter, in the clay he's touching. That's the only fitting room that really matters at all. Everything else is a costume, everything else gon' fall. So I stopped performing, stopped rehearsing the show, started letting the chains go deeper than what people know. Church clothes ain't enough, gotta change from within. Can't dress up the outside and still hide the sin. I traded that outfit for a whole new skin. Now the fit matched the heart, now the outside match him. Church clothes fade by Monday, but the heart stays new. Ain't performing for the pew, I'm becoming what's true. Strip away the fabric, what's left when it's gone? Better be something real, something built to stay strong. Every pew gotta act to play insane on the low. Every choir got a voice that don't practice what it sings. Though I ain't judging the role, I'm exposing the mask. 'Cause the Lord looks past cloth, He examines the task of the heart, of the motive, of the why underneath. While the world checks appearance, God checks what's beneath. I stopped playing dress up, started walking in real church clothes on the outside, but the change is how I feel. Used to iron my image before service began, curated every angle like a walking billboard of brand. But the mirror don't lie when it's just me in the glass. Only one man's opinion really gon' last. So I strip off the layers, the performance, the show. Let the pottery shape what the tailor don't know. Ain't about looking righteous, it's about being made new from the inside. stop performing, stop rehearsing the show, started letting the chains go deeper than what people know. Church clothes ain't enough, gotta change from within. Can't dress up the outside and still hide the sin. I traded the outfit for a whole new skin. Now the fit matched the heart, now the outside match him. Church clothes fade by Monday, but the heart stays new. Ain't performing for the pew, I'm becoming what's true. Strip away the fabric, what's left when it's gone. Better be something real, something built to stay strong. Rip the mask off, let the real one show. God don't want your costume, He wants your soul. Every layer that we hide behind gotta come off before the real can shine. Rip the mask off, stop the pretend. Let the change go deeper than the way you look, my friend. Yeah. Now when I walk in the building, I don't perform the part. I just bring the whole of me, broken pieces and all. God don't need my highlight, really wants the raw footage, the behind the scenes, the struggle and the courage it took just to show up honest, show up plain. No mask, no costume, just the real thing, just to change. That's the only outfit that never goes out of style, the kind that starts in the heart and shows up in the smile. Church clothes ain't enough, gotta change from within. Can't dress up the outside and still hide the sin. I traded the outfit for a whole new skin. Now the fit match the heart, now the outside match him. Ain't about the fabric, it's about the change. Church clothes fade, but the new heart remains. Strip it all down, let the real one stand. God already saw you, He already had a plan. Turn the furnace up 7 times more, still couldn't touch what the fire's for. Threw me inbound expecting edge, but the presence walked in the middle of the blast. 3 men bound and thrown into the blaze, but they walked in the fire like it was open space. No smell of smoke, no burn upon their skin, cause the presence in the fire made a difference within. That's the same fire trying to test what I'm made of. Same heat trying to prove if I'm scared or if I trust. But I seen what happens when the flame meets the faith. It don't consume the vessel, it just burns off the waste. They keep turning up the pressure, hoping I'll break. But every time they raise the heat, He raises the stake. Ain't scared of the furnace, I done seen it before. God don't watch from a distance, He walks through the door with me, beside me, in the middle of the blaze, turning judgment into worship, turning nights into days. I'm fireproof, I'm fireproof. Watch the flame bend, I'm fireproof, cause the presence never left, never sinned. Turn the heat up 7 times, I'ma walk in again. I'm fireproof, I'm fireproof, till the very end. Every trial that surrounds me just refines what's inside. Coming out like pure gold every time that I'm tried. They expected me to crumble, expected ash and smoke, expecting me to compromise the minute that they spoke. Threats into existence tried to melt my resolve, but the 4th man in the fire is the reason I evolve. Instead of burn, instead of break, instead of turn to dust. How come I'm smelling different? No smoke, just trust. Written on my clothes, written in my walk. Let them keep on stoking, let the whole nation fireproof, I'm fireproof. Watch the flame bend, I'm fireproof, cause the presence never left, never sinned. Turn the heat up 7 times, I'ma walk in again. I'm fireproof, I'm fireproof, till the very end. Every trial that surrounds me just refines what's inside. Coming out like pure gold every time that I'm tried. Fire can't hold what heaven already sealed. Fire can't is fireproof. Every scar they thought would mark me just made the shine come through. Every heat they thought would break me just showed me what I do. When the pressure comes back knocking, when the flames return again, I already know the outcome, I already know the end. Ain't no furnace hot enough to touch what's sealed inside. Ain't no trial big enough to shake the one who's by my side. Walk through the flame, came out different, came out with a brand new name. Let the whole furnace roar, let it turn up the test. The fire never wins when the presence is a guest. Moved out the old place, ain't looking back. Got a whole new address, a whole new track. Packed the shame in a box, left it at the door. Somebody paid the lease, I don't rent no more. Used to live on Regret Street, corner of shame. Labels with guilt and fear, we all knew each name. Traffic was heavy, we worried the rent was too high. Paid in anxiety monthly, never knew why. Then I got the letter, said my lease had been bought. Somebody paid the balance, cleared everything I fought. Packed my one bag of baggage, left the rest at the door. Moved to a new address where they don't do that no more. Now I live on Grace Avenue, right off of Mercy Lane. Neighbors of joy and peace, we don't argue, we don't complain. The mailbox only gets promises, never a bill. The view from my window is a mountain, not a landfill. I still visit the old block sometimes just to remind how far the road stretched, how much I left behind. Got a new address, citizen of a different place. Streets paved different, different pace, different grace. Not renting no more, got a permanent space. New address, new address. I ain't going back to that place. Same offers on the table, same deal, still true. New address, wait. He already paid for you. Every now and then no mail still shows up at my door. Addressed to who I was, a name I don't answer for. Return to sender, I moved on, I ain't that resident. I got a new title, not permanent, not temporary tenant. The city that I'm building in ain't made by human hands. Foundation laid in promise, not shifting like the sand. I invite you to the open house, the door is never locked. Come see the new address where the old chains got unlocked. Got a new address, citizen of a different place. Streets paved different, different pace, different grace. Not written no more, got a permanent space. New address, new address. I ain't going back to that place. Same offers on the table, same deal, still true. New address, wait. He already paid for you. I don't live there no more, I just passed through the creek. That the same move I made is available, it's in reach. Every soul that's stuck, renting on regret and shame, can pack that same bag up and move like I came. Sometimes the neighborhood I left tries to call me back. Sends a memory, a photo, try to pull me off the track. But I know the way home now, know street by street. Every promise paving stone underneath my feet. I ain't nostalgic for the old zip code no more. Every step I take just leads me closer to the door of a house with many rooms. Already got my name written on the deed before I ever came. New address, new address. Move for good, different zip code now. Understood, no forward and needed back to the old terrain. This the only address I'm ever answering again. No. They had me hostage, chained up, bound. Then somebody came and put my ransom down. No weapon in his hand, just a nail-scarred palm. Traded his whole life to keep me calm. Sin had me kidnapped, held me at gunpoint. Death was the warden, life wasn't the appointment. I was property of the enemy, signed, sealed, delivered. Every escape attempt just left me more embittered. Then the knock came out with weapons, with a nail-scarred hand. Said I'm here to buy back everything, here's my demand. Take me instead, let the captive go free. That's the trade that happened on a hill called Calvary. The kidnapper still calls, sometimes tries to reclaim. Sends old letters, old numbers, tries the same old game. But I got the receipt, I got the paperwork clear. Says I'm bought, I'm covered, I got nothing to fear. He can knock all he wants, the lock's already changed. The name on the deed already permanently arranged. Ransom paid, I'm no longer on.
Ransom paid in full.
That's the seed that's grown. Used to
Be a hostage.
now I got a throne.
Ransom paid by blood.
I don't answer to the loan, no more
Chains rattling.
no more.
Debt collecting.
Mm,
Ransom paid in full.
that's the only resurrecting. Yeah, I remember the negotiation, remember the standoff. Remember thinking freedom was a luxury I miss out on. But the ransomer didn't blink, didn't flinch at the demand. Traded his own life so mine could understand what it means to be wanted, what it means to be chose. Over every accusation the old kidnapper still throws. I walk different now, I talk different too, cause somebody proved that ransom with a love that came through. Ransom paid, I'm no longer on.
Ransom paid in full.
That's the seed that's grown.
Used to be a hostage.
Now I got a throne.
Ransom paid by blood.
I don't answer to the loan, no more
Chains rattling.
no more.
Debt collecting.
Ransom,
Paid in full.
that's the only resurrecting. To the one who paid for me when I couldn't pay a cent. Every day I live free is a day that's been spent. Every day I breathe is a day I'm walking proof that the ransom that was paid restored my roof. Some nights the old fear tries to convince me I'm still bound. Whispers that the chains came back the second I turned around. But I checked the paperwork, I checked the nail-scarred hand. Every signature still holding, every promise still stands. I ain't hostage to a memory, ain't hostage to a lie. The ransom that was paid don't run out, don't ever dry. So when the accuser comes to try and repossess, I point them to the cross and watch them back off powerless. Ransom paid, free indeed.
Bought with blood.
That's my only creed.
No collector calling.
No bounty on my name, I belong to the one who paid it, always the same. He came in soft clothes, come in gentle tone, but the trap he set in still the same old throne. Wearing the wool, but the teeth still sharp. Learn to smile in the daylight, hunt after dark. Temptation don't announce itself, don't wear a warning sign. It comes disguised as comfort, comes disguised as fine. Dressed up like a blessing, packaged like a need. Whispers just as once, and plants a hungry seed. The wolf don't howl no more, he learned to bleed. He mixed in with the flock, learned to move discreet. But I know how to spot him now, I know to tell. The sheep don't lead to slaughter, only wolves do that as well. He tried it in the garden, tried it in the desert too. Same tactic every time, just a different avenue. Offering shortcuts dressed as wisdom, sin dressed as right. Darkness always come disguised as a form of light. But I got discernment now, I got a shepherd's voice, teaching me to recognize the counterfeit choice. It's a wolf in sheep's clothes, wolf in sheep's trap, dressed up like a gift, but it's really a snap. I see through the costume, I ain't taking the bait. Wolf in sheep's clothing, but I know my own gate. Every trap that's set for me gets exposed in the word. Every gets hurt. Hey, he learned my language, learned my triggers, learned my past. Studies my weakness, hoping that the pattern's gon' last. But the shepherd knows me better, knows the wolf's every trick. Teaches me to run when the pull's getting thick. Ain't ashamed to admit that I still hear the howl. Still feel the pull sometimes when the pressure gets foul. But I don't follow feeling, I follow the voice that already proved faithful, that already made the choice. It's a wolf in sheep's clothes, wolf in sheep's trap. Dressed up like a gift, but it's really a snap. I see through the costume, I ain't taking the bait. Wolf in sheep's clothing, but I know my own gate. Every trap that's set for me gets exposed in the word. Every wolf that comes around gets identified, gets heard. Test it, test it, test the spirit, check the fruit, check the source. Wolf in sheep's clothing always shows his teeth in due course. No matter how soft the voice, no matter how kind the face, truth exposes every kind of fit in its place. Watch him circle the perimeter, watch him test the fans. Looking for the gap, looking for the weak defense. But I patched every hole with promises and prayer. Ain't no entry point left for him hiding anywhere. He can dress it however, change the costume, change the name. Same old predator playing the exact same game. I ain't naive no more, I ain't easily deceived. I see the flames behind the wool the moment I perceive.
No more disguise,
fooling me no more. I know my shepherd's voice, I know the door. Every wolf that circles finds me standing still, rooted in the word.